Less than 25 kilometers from downtown Dubai, in an area that was barren desert until a few years ago, exists a residential eco-experiment called the Sustainable City. The executive director of the Sea Institute, a sustainable living research centre based in the city, believes that, like so many success stories, this one was born out of a desire for positive change.
The Sustainable City came from the global financial crisis 10 years ago, where we really realized we needed to come up with a different model, which makes ecological and business sense at the same time.
And out of the desert, this oasis appeared, a bustling, thriving hub of like-minded families and small businesses.
We try to be as eco-friendly as possible, and we couldn't find a better home for us than Sustainable City. We try to bake small batches of everything, so we're constantly baking, we waste nothing, and it's always fresh. Same with our procurement of vegetables and fruits. We try to source locally, we try to source constantly, so we waste nothing.
The Sustainable City is at full occupancy with around 3,000 residents living in 500 villas and 89 apartments. Solar panels cover the roofs of homes, car parks and businesses, harnessing enough energy to make this a net zero community. In the Sustainable City, this community is consuming no more energy than it's creating. This is an international model for high-quality, sustainable living. Dubai has just launched its 50-year charter, including the mandate for 10% of homes to be self-sufficient in terms of water, food and energy.
With this 50-year charter, one of the articles is to build a pool of self-sustained residences. And as such, we're looking at retrofitting the first batch of these villas.
I believe that the Dubai government is taking his role very seriously if it comes to sustainability. They don't only talk about it or marketing it, but they're actually putting money into becoming a more sustainable destination.
Part of that investment is in 500 kilometers of cycleways to be constructed by 2022. Half have already been completed, like this popular spot in Al Qudra.
It's awesome. I mean, getting out here in the mornings, watching the sun come up when you're out there, it's really, really cool.
Pretty lucky to have something like the track here at Al Qudra. It makes it a lot easier to sort of train, and I'm only local from here, so it's really easy actually.
Well, you come here, we have 140 kilometers of cycle track, no cars. Just, well, for the bikes, I mean, this is just fantastic. I think it's unique conditions. You do not find this in Europe.
Creative, sustainable projects and businesses are everywhere. Designer Alana Sorokian, for example, uses recycled ocean plastics in her swimwear label Joseph & Alexander.
Sustainable fashion is key in order to make a difference to the health of the planet through spreading positive messages about sustainability and, of course, plastic pollution.
We are here now at the creek, but if you go a little bit back in time, they were living in a desert. So in the DNA of the people living here in the UAE, there is sustainability at heart.
Next year, Dubai's Expo 2020 will focus on the themes of sustainability, opportunity and mobility. Part of this mission is to reduce, reuse, recycle and repurpose 85% of waste to keep it from entering landfill, doing more with less. And more is exactly what is needed, according to the Sea Institute.
We argue that the sustainable city cannot end here. And unless we see another 1,000 sustainable cities, then we will not make a difference on the planet. So a true measure of our success is not what you see here, but is to see replication by others and by ourselves.
The question is, are we all looking at a future of solar-powered houses and electric cars? And when will that be?
Now? Now is the time. My vehicle is charging as we speak. And again, there are incentives for early adopters. In my case, I love to park my car at a crowded mall during the weekend, whereas everyone is standing in a line. But at the same time, I always laugh when in the middle of the summer, my solar-powered home, my smart home, receives a bill which is not half, it's a tenth of my neighbors.